So hello everyone, welcome to our team call. It's the 25th of November and I'm really excited that we have got Brandi who has come on to share with us tonight. So I want to just tell you a little bit about Brandi, and she's going to tell you a little bit more about how she's got into Beachbody and those sorts of things. But Brandi started coaching in May of this year and she is just doing absolutely incredible. Tate is your upline, isn't he? That's right. And what I just love about Brandi's story is that she's just come into this. She actually didn't officially really start going for coaching until, oh, I'm just admitting some people, until September. And you are already, like, you've hit diamond, you're qualifying 1 star, and you're doing like amazingly in the business. I'm going to let you tell us a little bit more about your background because I don't want to get it wrong, and and all of that sort of stuff. I love the fact that you started this purely for your own health and, your own journey, and like that's kind of how you shared your experiences and how you're doing so amazing in your business. So I'm going to mute myself. I'm going to pass over to you, and hopefully the whole screen sharing thing will work.
Well, thank you so much. That was very nice. And I'm so excited to be here and just to share my journey with you guys. So I did make a little PowerPoint. What? Host disabled. Okay, you might have to do something.
Hold on, let me see what I need to do. I am rubbish with technology. My team will tell you that. Here we go.
I'm good sometimes.
Edit picture. Nope, that is not what you want.
You might have to make me the host.
I think I might. Let's see how we do
I'll
that.
just let people in.
Anyone know how I make any, like, the host? Oh, hold on. Right, does that work now, Brandi? I've changed it so that you should be able to share your screen.
Yes, ma'am, it does.
Connect your computer to do it.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah. Then I can just keep admitting people for you. Okay, go for it.
I have a lot of stuff up, but let me try to get on my PowerPoint here. Okay. Let's see. Bear with me for 1 second. Okay. I'll just do it from here. But yes, thank you again for having me. I'm super excited. So a little bit about what I'm going to talk to you guys today is just my story and why I started coaching, why I entered Beachbody, and then how I achieved diamond so quickly, and just some tips and resources that hopefully you guys can implement into your business and will also help you reach higher rank advancements and impact more people's lives. So can everyone see my presentation here? Thumbs up. Okay, so just a little bit about me. I'm 27 years old and I have a full-time job. I work in finance in a school system, and I'm also a full-time softball coach, and I'm an aunt to 2 little girls. I'm not a mom, but I am very interactive with my nieces, so I love them to death. But I did play softball in college and I grew up in sports. So I've always loved sports and I've always been fairly active. And the picture up there is me when I went on a mission trip to Haiti. I've actually been on 5 mission trips there, fell in love with it. And that just opened my eyes to how we can impact people, and that I felt like that was part of my purpose. I knew I wanted to help people, and I knew I wanted to impact and inspire and just try to make the world a little better place. I just didn't know how. And then that picture below it is actually my softball team. So I'm very passionate about softball also, just like I'm passionate about Beachbody and pretty much anything I do. So, and it says there, coaching, softball, and my full-time job takes a lot of time. So most of the days I leave at dark and I don't get home until dark. And that's just, you all know how it is. We're all busy. And during COVID, I actually, like our softball season got canceled, and a lot of things you all understand too, COVID, we got a lot of stuff taken away from us. And I felt like I got in a bad spot mentally. So I stopped taking care of myself mentally. I stopped taking care of myself physically. And you'll see here in this picture, I was in the worst shape of my life. And I honestly hadn't had an exercise routine since I played softball in college, which was 5 years ago. So I was I was in my deepest rut. And thank goodness for Tate and his wife Peyton, because I had followed them. I followed them forever because I know Peyton, but I would watch their stories every single day. I would see them getting up, working out at 5 a.m. in the morning, and I was like, oh, I wish I could do that, but I don't have time. Like, I always use that excuse, I don't have time. I just can't do that. And that was a self-doubt. So I didn't believe in myself. I didn't think I could do it, but I had watched them for so long that I literally knew I had to do something for my health, for me mentally, and for just the people around me and my family. So I reached out to Tate and Peyton and I said, okay, I'm ready. And I jumped into it. I was like, I want to be a Beachbody coach. And I knew that because, I'm a softball coach. I knew that if I was helping other people, it would hold me accountable. So really, I started for accountability for me, because I knew I needed to do something for my health. And I knew if I was helping others that I would show up. I would never quit on them. Like, I might quit on myself, but I would never, ever quit on them. So thank goodness, one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. And yes, like Hannah said, I signed up as a coach in May, and I was just doing enough to get by. Like, I was signing up some challengers here and there, and I was doing a couple of challenge groups, but I really wasn't pushing the business side until, and I'll get into this a little bit later, but until I started like really seeing the benefits. And I kind of felt guilty because I was like, I have this opportunity at my fingertips to help so many people, and I'm holding back. So there is a transformation picture, and that was from actually my 4th program, which was Lift 4. And so since May, I have completed 5 programs, and me and my sister, we actually do this together, which is super cool. She's on this call too. But we've built a team of challengers and coaches, and it's called Fitness and Freedom. Now, it did not start out like Fitness and Freedom, okay? When I first started, it was Inspire Health. So I went through like a whole branding change. And then, like, as you keep going, you just get better. No one knows from the start what we're supposed to do, but you just learn as you go. And that's why I love this business. But I absolutely loved how I felt. I had so much more energy, and I just started telling people. And like, my first coach I signed up was my sister, and she is killing it. She just hit diamond a couple of weeks ago, or maybe last week. So like, share this with your friends and family, guys, because that is how we started growing. We're sharing it with our friends and our family. But then right there, I took that picture like last week, but I'm committed. Like, I'm in this journey. I love it. I call myself a lifer. We have lifers on our team, and we never want to stop. We love the way we feel, and we love that we can do this journey together while making an income. Okay. So, and I really believe that our accountability group is thriving, and I'll show you a little bit what it looks like here in a second. But because we bring energy every single day, we bring energy and we bring passion because we love what we do. So that's a little bit about my story. But yes, I was just a coach from May until October. And then I hit Emerald. I signed my sister up, and one of my good friends, she actually coaches softball with me. I hit Emerald, and then I read a book. I read Build to Last. Has anybody read that book yet? And then my eyes just like, it was like a light bulb that went off in my head, and I realized the potential of this business. And I was like, oh my goodness, I absolutely love doing this. Like, why not put my full effort into it and make really good money from it? Like, it was just, I really didn't understand that until then. And like, I'd been going to Tate's team calls. I was doing it. I just wasn't doing enough because I really didn't have that belief. I didn't believe that I could do it. Once I read that book, I believed. I was like, he done this. Why can't I do this? Like, why can't you? You can, right there. That's what will separate you from whether you're successful or not successful, is if you believe you can or cannot do it. But yes, I hit diamond on November 5th, and then I am qualifying since my sister just hit diamond. So super pumped, but setting more goals. We're not stopping here. We're going to the top, and you can too. So here's some tips I thought about that helped me, or I thought would help me, especially when I first started out, because I didn't really know. But figure out or have a vision of what you truly want. Like, what do you want from this business? Do you want just to help people and maybe pay for your groceries each month? Or do you want to make it your full-time job? Like, because either one can happen depending on the work you put in. So that would be the number one thing, is figure out what you want and believe in yourself. Your upline coach will believe in you. Your other coaches, your team is going to believe in you, but you have to believe in you. Once you figure that out and you have your vision, then you set goals with a deadline. I struggled with this at first. I was setting goals, but no deadline. When I hit Emerald, I wrote it down, and I have a little reminder every single day that I saw on my phone, said, I'm a diamond coach by October 31st. And guess what? I signed up my last coach on October 31st. And like, it's okay if you don't hit that goal, but when you set a goal with a deadline, you make a plan and you have to take action. And when you're taking action every single day, I promise you, it will get closer to your goal. So make sure you're setting those goals. And this one's huge, guys. Like, when I first started, I didn't really share my journey. I mean, I was posting stories, but I wasn't like posting and sharing the true story. So when I started sharing my true story, that's when like I was getting messages, people were reaching out. I really just had much more of an impact. And also sliding those DMs. At first I was like, no, I'm not inviting people. I don't want to do that. Even my sister was like, no. And I was like, okay. Once I realized how much I love this and I want everyone to experience this and have this opportunity, you're sharing your journey is like your sales pitch. It's your passion. Like, you want other people to do this. And like, just seeing your challengers and your teammates, what it's done for them, like, you want that for your friends and family. You want everyone to join. Is everyone going to? No, but at least you can invite them. A lot of people are sitting back wanting to reach out to you so bad, but they're scared. So maybe when you invite them, they'll say, okay, let's give this thing a try. So share your journey. And hosting challenge groups is huge. Like, we always have a challenge group going on. We have a multi-challenge group, and that's where we add all of our members. And that's where we do this, like, I'll show you right here. I took a video of it. So we have that. We have a VIP coach team page. And then we also have a separate challenge group for just whatever program we're doing. So like right now, we're doing Muscle Burns Fat Advanced. We have a separate one for that. So we have 3 groups going on. And thankfully, since my sister and I do this together, we take turns. And it helps because, I'm not the one posting every single day. But if you have coaches with you, you all can take turns. And it helps them get some leadership skills in there too. So always host challenge groups. And I think the most important thing is just love what you do. Like, if you don't love it, then I don't know how, and I know like some days we're all unmotivated and some days it's hard because maybe we're going a long time, we haven't really signed anybody up, or maybe we just don't feel good ourselves, and that happens. But like, personal development will keep you motivated through that. And that's what I'm learning, is I have to continue to work on myself for me to help the other people. So, but I truly love it, and I want everybody to experience this. And I think this is what can like change the world. Like, if we're in this together, one person at a time. So I feel like those are some tips that would help me. So I hope that it helps you. And I know I talk really fast whenever I get super excited. So I hope you guys can understand me. Because I know I have a very thick accent. Okay.
That's absolutely fine. We understood you absolutely perfectly, and it wasn't fast. I think we get accused of talking too fast in the UK anyway. So don't you're in good company over here. No, that's wonderful. Do you know what? I mean, I've got a billion questions, and I'm sure the other ladies on the call have. But I am going to ask one question and then I will pass it over and let other people ask them. Like your passion and your belief in this business and in yourself and in your abilities is just incredible, and it really shines through. Like, you know, you just sharing, like, I'm just going for it, you know, I'm, you know, not worrying about inviting, like, we've got a gift, all of these things. I'm, you know, that, and I think that that's one of the things that can be quite difficult at first, especially as a new coach, is having that belief in yourself, because I think we believe in the opportunity, and that's why we signed up as coaches. But how, you know, where has your belief come from? Because it's incredible, it's infectious.
I will say, whenever I read Build to Last, that really changed my mindset, because I didn't see the true potential of the business, and like just talking with like the income side and impacting other people. I love this quote too. It's called, your income is a direct reflection of how many people you impact. And I love that. So I think reading Build to Last and seeing like that this guy, he done it. He was desperate and motivated. I feel like I'm a little bit of both too. I'm very motivated. I love it. But at the same time, I need the money. Like, I've been through 4 different jobs in the past 2 years, you know, and that's something else that motivates me. But just seeing the true potential, and when you put your passion with it, I feel like you're unstoppable. But personal development will help, like, just help you see the potential and see what is capable, and help your mindset, because your mindset is everything. If you don't believe in yourself, then it's going to be really hard for you to reach really high goals.
Absolutely, I completely agree. Cool. Anyone else got a question?
And I have these I was going to show in my challenge groups.
Oh, yeah, go on. Yeah, show us. Yeah, go on.
Or I haven't even looked at the chat, so I don't even know where it's at. I'll check it out in a second. But I'll just show you guys for our challenge groups right here. Here's our multi-challenge group. And you'll just see we add everybody in here, coaches and customers. And like right there, I just ask if everybody would tell us what time they worked out, because we want to plan a virtual workout. But we're very active in here. Every single morning we post at 5 a.m. And we post, I go by the multi-challenge group guides, you all know, in your coach office. But we also like change it around, so it sounds like it's coming from us, because it is. But you can see we have a lot of participation, and it's very motivating when people are showing up. So, you know, we encourage everyone to post a sweaty selfie every single day. And right there's my sister. She posted just a superfood shake, and then I did a poll about a virtual workout. But just showing up every single day in there inspires other people. And when you have more and more people participating, it just helps with motivation. And we share recipes, meal plans, we tell people happy birthday. Like, we want to celebrate our challengers and our coaches, and we want them to feel special, because they should. Jerica does great with posting videos in there and just talking and being real, like sharing our real life with them. Like, we're the same people as you, but this journey has changed our lives, and we want it to change yours too. And that's like, when we add a new member, we always shout them out. We finished MBA, so just saying a congratulations. And then over here, this is our VIP coach group. I'm still working on it, but we did a coaching webinar, so we shared that. I always try to share the National Wake Up Call, just anything that can help our coaches. So like, our multi-challenge group is motivating, our coach group is like mentoring. And again, I'm learning just like everybody else is, but I try to shout out anybody that hops on a one-on-one call, or just if they sell a challenge pack, or if they sign up a coach. I'm sure Hannah does that, you know, post your team calls. Like, we just try to keep everyone updated and communicate with them and help them to where they can build a successful business also. But yeah, those are challenge groups. And then just like resources I want to share with you guys. Like I said, personal development, it keeps you motivated. If you don't have personal development or if you're not working on you, it will be very hard to keep other people motivated all the time and to keep yourself motivated because, I'm a softball girl, but there's slumps. Like there's slumps in the game, there's slumps in life, and there's slumps in this business. And it happens. But, every setback sets you up for a comeback. But you have to keep doing those daily behaviors. You have to stay consistent and you'll get there. But see, I haven't even read that many books so far. And I used to hate reading, but I read Build to Last. That was my first one, the one that motivated me to really push this thing. And then I'm just now finishing F Leadership by Josh Coates. And then I've read some of Eat That Frog, which helps with procrastinating and setting goals. And I'm ordering The Slight Edge today. So I'm super pumped about that because I've heard a lot of good words about it.
Yeah, it's a great book. It's a really, really good one. I think my dog ate half of it though.
Oh.
So it's somewhere. I think I've got pages that I need to stick
everywhere.
It's a really good book. Another good one for you, which I think you might find really helpful, is The Compound Effect. That's the first book that Scotty told me to read. Really, really helped me. Yeah, super helped me. So we've got a few questions in the chat, which is cool. So like a couple of the girls asking about whether you considered using bod groups, because I think you do this in Facebook at the moment, right?
Yes, and I'm sorry guys that I have not been looking at the chat.
That's okay, no, don't worry, like that's what I'm here for.
Yeah, we mainly use Facebook because I just feel like I get more participation out of Facebook and we can do more. I like the bod groups, I've used them a couple of times, but we mainly do Facebook.
Yeah, I'm until all the functionality is sorted, that's my style.
Bod groups are awesome because you can log your workouts and stuff, but it don't have everything that you can do on Facebook.
Absolutely, I agree. Cool. Has anyone else got any questions for Brandi?
I'll drop my IG if anybody wants to follow me.
I think one of the things I did have another question. Here I go again. So for me, you said right at the beginning, you didn't feel that you had time. You work full time. You're doing your softball coaching. You didn't feel that you had time to fit in a 30-minute workout. So what changed for you? What switched?
I just made it a priority. I knew that I needed this in my life. And actually, when I did sign up as a coach, we was in quarantine. So I had all the time in the world. I could not use that as an excuse, but I knew I had to build a routine so that when life did get back to normal, that I had to fit this in. And like I've never been a morning person ever. And my sister can say, yeah, amen to that. But now I get up at 5 a.m. I do my workouts. I do my personal development. And I'm going to start doing a gratitude journal also in the morning. So I'm going to try to incorporate that, but just making it a priority. And once I built that routine and I felt so much better, had so much more energy, started seeing results, I was like, I never want to not do this. But building the routine is very important, especially first starting out.
Awesome.
Oh, that went out.
Oh. So Kim has a question. So she's got a couple of questions. So one, what are your long-term goals? And well, I suppose let's go for the other question, which is what's the first step in your morning routine then, and then you can tell us about your goals afterwards.
Wake up and I drink a glass of water. And I brush my teeth, and then I go get my Energize. I do my personal development, and then I do my workout. But I mean, yeah, a routine is everything. Was that what kind of answer you was looking for? How did you go about creating that?
How do you go about creating your morning routine?
So this is how I done it because I knew I needed accountability. So we have our accountability group, which is amazing. That group has helped me and so many others. But when I started going back to work, I knew I had to do it in the morning, my workout, because with softball practice and everything, there's just no way in the evenings. I posted in my group Like, I made a post about it and said, I'm going to get up at 5 a.m. and work out. And so that held me accountable. So when 5 a.m. come, I had to post in there and say, got my workout in. So it was just a way of holding myself accountable.
I love that. That's awesome. And what are your long-term goals, Brandi?
Well, right now, so I work, full time in the office, which I'm actually in school too. I'm a master's student to teach business, but really diving into Beachbody, I would love. Well, this is a goal. I'm not going to say I would love to do it. This is my goal. I will work full time as a Beachbody coach and a full time softball coach. So those are my long term goals.
That's amazing. I think that's brilliant.
And then, business mentor on the side. So, yeah, big goals, but, you got to shoot for the top, and we have one life, and who wants to be mediocre? Like, I think we all have so much potential, but it's up to us if we maximize it or not. So, super pumped, and I know you guys will too. So, you all have a great coach and a great leader. So, super excited for everybody.
I have one more question, Brandi. Was there a specific post or something that Peyton or Tate said that made you go, right, this is it, I'm going for it? What was it that made you?
There wasn't anything specific. It was just their consistency of showing up every single day. And just me seeing their post every single day, and me wanting and just wishing that I could create that lifestyle. But it was myself, it was me doubting myself. Yeah, why not me? Like, you can. It's always right here, this between our ears. Like, if we can learn to control that, our mind, like, the limits are impossible. Like, we can do anything we set our mind to. I believe that 100%.
And did they invite you, or did you slide into their DMs?
I slid into their DMs.
So you see, this is it. Like, I think maybe, like, perhaps that's why you, like, I love that you say sharing your true story, not just sharing, not just showing up and here's my workout, here's me drinking my Energize, but actually sharing your truth. That's what they were doing. It encouraged you to reach out to them. And that's what, and actually Vix has got a great example of signing her friend up who's been watching her for 2.5 years, who was like, okay, I'm ready, let's go.
That's awesome.
So it happens, these things happen, but yeah, and the consistency, and that's exactly it. So that's awesome. And I think that, yeah, because if you, and I don't know where I heard this, but someone said, if you don't show up on your social media, even on the bad days, then why would people think that you're going to show up for them?
Exactly.
Good days, which I think
that is so true.
Is an interesting one. Brandi, you're amazing. Thank you so much. I can't wait to physically meet you whenever that might be. Who knows when, summit and stuff is going to happen, but I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I know that it's the day before Thanksgiving as well, so I know that you guys are super busy. Can we get a quick picture before?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. I appreciate this so much. I really do. This is actually the first team call other than mine that I've spoken on, so it feels awesome.
You did great. You did really, really well. So thank you so much. Right, let's take a picture. Now, I'm rubbish at these pictures and I'm not going to cut off half the people. So I will try and do my best. And I also have a cactus behind, which looks like a...
Let me, let's see.
Right. Okay, ladies, are you ready? Oh, Brandi's a bit dark. Right. Okay, smile, everyone. I think Kim's normally better at these, so cool. Thank you, my lovely. It was really great to have you. You guys in the States have an amazing, amazing day tomorrow. Thank you again. And yeah, really appreciate it.
Thanks so much, guys. I appreciate it.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.